War is not always fought with bombs. Sometimes it is fought with secrets, with emails, with names buried inside sealed archives. Tonight, we uncover a message that should not exist. An invitation sent to Ghislaine Maxwell. A cryptic question asked days after September 11th. Where's the real pilot? And a hidden group called the Shadow Commission. All of it buried inside the files of Jeffrey Epstein. This is not conspiracy. This is documented. And what you're about to see changes everything. In early 2024, the United States Department of Justice released millions of pages connected to Epstein. Most headlines focused on celebrities, power brokers, private islands. But buried deep inside the archive was something else. An email, dated January 2003, sent by investigative journalist Edward J. Epstein. Its recipient, Ghislaine Maxwell. Its subject, a secret discussion group. Its name, a shadow commission on September 11th. No charter, no public record, no membership list, just an invitation, and a silence that lasted more than 20 years. The message was simple, professional, carefully worded. Epstein invited Maxwell to participate in a private forum examining alternative narratives surrounding the September 11th attacks. He described it as discreet, confidential, selective, no explanation of funding, no stated mission. Only one phrase stood out: secret membership. According to the files, Maxwell declined. But that is not the story. The story is that such a commission existed at all. Because Edward Epstein is not a fringe blogger. He is a veteran author known for challenging official histories, including the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which raises a disturbing question. Who else was invited? And what were they trying to uncover? Another email appears in the archive, sent just days after September 11, 2001. One line, 5 words. Where's the real pilot? No context, no explanation. The sender remains unidentified, but metadata links the account to Epstein's inner circle. Investigators believe it may have come from someone with direct access to high-level communications. This was not grief. This was inquiry. Strategic. Cold. Why ask about a real pilot? What did they think was staged? Or replaced? Or hidden? That single sentence opens a door the public was never meant to see. Then there's another exchange, even more disturbing. Maxwell circulated a fictional narrative imagining a future world without Arabs. Not satire, not critique, a fantasy of ethnic erasure, sent during the fragile months after the attacks. Commentators later described it as chilling. It reveals something critical. While the world mourned, powerful people were already reframing the future. Through ideology, through resentment, through quiet correspondence. These emails were not leaked. They were officially released. Yet mainstream media barely touched the 9/11 material. Instead, coverage focused on famous names, flight logs, party photos. But not this. Not the Shadow Commission. Not the real pilot. Not the post-attack ideological messaging. Why? Because questioning September 11th remains professionally radioactive. Editors avoid it. Networks sidestep it. Careers have ended over less. So these documents slipped through the cracks. Until now, Epstein was not merely a criminal. He was a connector, a hub between intelligence circles, financial elites, political figures. Maxwell was not just his associate. She was his gatekeeper, his translator between worlds. So when her name appears beside a secret 9/11 commission, it matters. Because this wasn't curiosity. It was coordinated, private, elite. Whatever the Shadow Commission was meant to be, it was never for public eyes. Thousands of Epstein documents made headlines. But these emails? Ignored. Independent journalists began asking why. Some suggested institutional fear. Others pointed to corporate pressure. But the result is the same. The most provocative material remains unexplored, and history stays incomplete. 24 years after September 11, we're still discovering new layers, new actors, new intentions. The Shadow Commission email reminds us that power does not operate in daylight. It moves through back channels, private inboxes, and sealed archives. This is not about rewriting history. This is about finally reading it. Because every buried document is a choice. Every ignored email is permission. And every unanswered question becomes legacy. If you believe truth matters, share this, archive this, and keep asking. Who was invited? Who wasn't? And what were they really planning?